Hello angels, welcome back to another resin video. So in this video we're going to be making another resin mirror. So I think I already used this mold already and I already have a video out. I'm not too sure, but I'll be looking. But I got this mold from Instagram, but I found a seller on Instagram. The seller also has a Etsy, but I can't find this specific mold on Etsy. So I'm going to leave the seller's link down in my description box. And also I can't find the mirror. Both of them are from the exact same seller, but I can't find the links to everything. I got this probably like a year or two ago. So yeah, I think this is either from Snow White or it's from Maleficent, because on the mirror it says you are fairest of all, my queen. So I'm thinking it's from Maleficent, because she's always in the mirror saying mirror mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so I have my pigments, I have my glitter, and I have my pouring cup. This black pouring cup I got from Amazon. I'll leave the link down in the description box. But now it's time for me to start mixing up my resin, part A and part B, together in this bigger container. So for part A and part B, I put it in some hot water, let the bubbles rise, and let it sit out for like a few minutes. And now I'm going to mix everything together. And I'm wearing my gloves, and I have on my mask, all of those safety good stuff that you should be doing. Dun dun. You can see the bubble rising. I'm just using my lighter to get rid of the bubbles, and now I'm going to be mixing up my resin. Please keep in mind that I've already speed up this video, so I'm actually not mixing this fast, because if I was, there would definitely be a ton of bubbles. It would just been a mess. But just mix. But I'm just going to be mixing until there's no straight lines, there's nothing. I'm just mixing so that I can see part A and part B separated. They should be completely mixed together. So I'm gonna get a different cup for a little bit of some resin in there. I'm gonna get like 4 cups. Since I'm gonna be mixing different colors and different glitters, I need to put it in different containers first before I transfer it into the black cup. So I'm just measuring up my resin to make sure there's equal parts, the exact same amount for all of the stuff that I'm mixing up. But I didn't do that for the gold glitter. Don't know why. But I'm starting off with my black pigment, doing 2 little scoop, mixing. After I mix it up completely, put it to the side. Then I'm gonna start with my glitter. 2 different glitters inside. So I'm doing mixing up 2 different type of glitter. Both of the glitters are from Amazon. I'll leave the link down in the description box. But yeah, just mixing. Put it to the side so the bubbles can rise while I mix other stuff. Now it's time for my purple. Again, mixing. Making sure I mix it all the way down to the bottom and all of that good stuff. And finally, I almost forgot that I was going to add on in there the chunky glitter. But I remember just in time, so I just pour it down there a little bit. Mixing it up and everything looks good. Now it's time to get rid of all of the bubbles from everything. And now it's time to transfer it into this pouring container that I got from Amazon. Just filling it up. And you can see that there's still some bubbles, so I'm going to use my lighter again to get rid of the bubbles. I'm going to give you guys a quick little close-up of how everything is looking. Now it's time to start pouring. Make it wiggle. It looks so good so far. And finally the gold came out. I realized that the resin was sliding towards the edge, so I was like, okay, it's definitely uneven. So I'm just putting these stuff underneath it to kind of even everything out. And I'm pouring in more resin. And you can clearly see that there's a ton of bubbles in the mold. So again, I'm going over it with my lighter to get rid of all of the bubbles. And that's that. There's some more bubbles later on, so I just let it sit. Just making sure all of the sides are perfect. Alright, it's been 24 hours, so let's see how this turned out. We have our mirror. This mirror I already used before. I didn't want to peel off a different one. So this is the mirror. Satisfying sound. Okay, a little bit bendy. But look at it shines on. I need to paint in all of these little spots right here. All of these. Thinking let's just go with gold. It actually looks pretty good. I like it. So cute. Definitely wish there was more gold around this area, but this looks so cute. And this is how the back turned out. I add some clear resin on top, and this is how it looks. May I just say, she looks so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. She is so cute. I love all of the glitter. The glitter just brings everything together so perfectly. I wonder what this little space these are for. Don't quite know exactly. Oh, let me put it in the mirror. Voila, just slides right on in there, and this is how it looks. When I painted gold, this doesn't bring everything together, but it says you are fairest of all, my queen. Look at my hair, such a mess. But this needs to dry, and I need to paint it in. So let's wait another few hours. So cute. I love it. I need to lay it somewhere flat, not on here though. Looks so good. Take this bad boy out. Okay. I'll just look at it. Look at how it shines, how it glistens, how it looks so cute. Love it, love it, love it. This is the final step. So with this paint I got from Amazon, I just paint it in, and this is how it looks. I'm just gonna let it dry, and then you guys can see the final product. Okay, so the paint has dried, and this is how the mirror turned out. It turned out absolutely beautiful. I just realized that around where the crown is, you can see that there's snakes, so I'm definitely gonna need to paint those in so that they can show up more brightly. I'm losing my voice. But this is how the mirror turned out. I absolutely love it. To make sure that the mirror stick, you can either add some glue or add a little bit of resin, whatever you want, so that the mirror doesn't move around and that it doesn't fall out or anything like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you like it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Toodaloo! Bye bye.